Hello everyone, I'm talking to you from Nelson. Yesterday was rainy and today is a nice sunny day. So today I want to talk about jobs and don't listen to rumors and go and explore and open opportunities for yourself. And I want to share with you like a personal experience, recent experience that I had was really pleasant. And it's all happening because I'm allowing myself to be open to possibilities and not listen to what other people says and listen to rumors. So it started with I went to a place called TAKAKA. I didn't know anything about this place. Not a lot is written in the internet about this place. So I just thought, okay, I'll just go and explore. So I went to one place. There was an internship project about self-sustainability and growing food. And you could live there and have food, but you need to kind of do some kind of internship. And there's more people living there, so it's kind of communal house. And the lady who organized that, she's immigrant by herself. She's a nurse and she's amazing. She's 77, is very active, very smart, and still working. So really amazing woman. And when I went there, I just met a lot of new different people, and also when you socialize and start talking, so I understood that a lot of people actually from all around the world gathering in that place and staying for many years, and some people even 20, 30, 40 years. And I didn't understand why people such love this place. It's like small town with a few thousands of people. Of course, yes, it's Golden Bay of New Zealand. It's really nice. But still, people want to stay there. So, okay, of course, I was wondering about jobs. So I started talking about it, and people started to help out. And oh, I know that one, I know this one, I know that one. So the advantages of a small city, people know each other. So when you build connections and contacts, people helping you out, and their word worth 90% you get it into the job. So I got a few references. I got my CV, and it's been forwarded to the right people. And after that I just called and asked if I can come and see them. So I went to the mental health services in TAKAKA. And also, by the way, I saw the manager itself at the restaurant. Was like a singing and live show event that all people from there comes. It's only one place that's doing that once a week. So I saw him over there and I felt it. He's one of the managers. And my surprise, this is the same person that I met yesterday. And I found out about jobs and employment opportunities. And actually there are options. And this person was so nice. He actually took me and showed all the services, how they work and with who, and met with his employees. And I not even did a proper interview. I was so flattered that he spent this time on a person that he doesn't really know, but he knows the person who I know that referred me to him. And that's all what it takes. And that's 90% of finding employment, especially in small towns. Also, I met with another contact that has social services. I'm talking about social services because this is my profession, but let's say you are an electrician. If you are an electrician, you will meet with people in the same area that holds electrics in that city. So it doesn't matter, I'll just give you an example, but you will find the same thing. Everybody needs electricians. Anyway, so that woman that I met with her, she explained me that how she, when she came to TAKAKA, and she's there already 30 years, and she said how she started. Even as a professional, like in social services, she started initially just doing like a few hours a week, and after that, after some time, just grew and grew, and then she became a manager. But in the beginning, she could work just few hours, and her husband did whatever is available. But they really wanted to stay in that place. That's why they made the effort. But they really wanted, so they found work. In our case, her husband was a local, was Kiwi, and she was the immigrant. But it doesn't matter, if you are an immigrant, you can still do that. You can still go to places that not considered good for jobs. You know, the rumors, oh, you need to go to a big city, there are so many opportunities, oh, there is nothing to do in a small city, you won't find anything. Guys, don't listen to it, it's all lies, and I'm giving you a live example how things work around here. You cannot know what opportunities will be opened up unless you will actually go and find out for yourself, and take the courage not to listen to rumors that will stop you from achieving your goal of finding a job in New Zealand. So I can say there are many advantages to a small town. Of course, affordable housing and smaller community and nicer people. Of course, if you look at Auckland, Christchurch, Wellington, of course you'll see in the internet a lot of jobs, it's a bigger cities and everything, but the competition as well is a lot bigger. And the attitude towards immigrants also different. And one of the things that I received from international migrants in TAKAKA, that they are felt very welcome, that community, very welcome. So for example, in Auckland, there are a lot of groups. Indians with Indians, Chinese with Chinese, Spanish with Spanish, and Kiwis with Kiwis. So to fit in, it's quite hard. It's quite hard to fit in. But here, where everybody, most of people from overseas and different nationalities, it's really easy to feel belonging, and feeling belonging, it's very, very important. Yeah. So that's why I really encourage you to go and check out for yourself. It doesn't matter which profession you are, as long as you are a skilled migrant and can bring the skills that New Zealand needs. Go to places that are not Christchurch, Wellington, Auckland, like the big cities. In small cities you will discover a lot more opportunities. And also I just want to emphasize that in New Zealand, connection is very, very, very important. It's very important. Even when you go to a job interview, a lot to do with the success of the interview is how you connect and vibe to the interview panel with the team. So you can have the best skills in the world that are relevant to the qualification, but if you're not, you couldn't and you weren't able to connect and leave a good impression on the people, especially if that team is your future colleagues in the position, you won't get the job. Very simple, you won't get the job. And that requires you to understand the culture, adjust to it, and make the right changes that you won't consider too much different. So that's a really good example. So at the moment, because the border is still shut in New Zealand, the employers, the local employers, give more advantage to local people, and this is like the main word. And that makes sense because if many local people lost their jobs and continue losing their jobs, how can you give jobs to someone from overseas? It's only when someone has skills that non-New Zealanders have, that's when the employer can say, well, I tried to find a New Zealander to fill this job, but just there is none. I tried for a long time. I did that and that and that, but I couldn't find. But this candidate is from overseas. He needs a visa, but he can help my business to prosper and survive. So of course, in that case, job will be offered. So this is what's happening. So it's only for 1 week, about 1 week, even less, just being in this town and connecting with people and talking, you already understand a lot what's your potential of settling there, if you like, over there, what's the expenses and who will be your friends, and if you're able to find a job or not. So this is me for now. Good luck, and don't listen to rumors. Go and explore. What a nice day.